y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another cash stuffing envelope video. If this is your first time watching, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Sue. We'd love to have you as part of our family here on YouTube. And if cash stuffing is your thing, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so today is a good day. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I know we certainly are, or slash I am. I have gotten a lot of things done. I've already went grocery shopping. I've already done the laundry. I've already bathed the puppies. I am just on a roll today. So it is like 12 o'clock on Friday, and I'm gonna try and get this video made before I have to go back into town to pick up my children. It is just a fantastic day all the way around for me. I hope everybody out there is doing good. So this week was a week where both me and my husband got paid. For those of you guys who are new here, I get paid every other week, and my husband gets paid every week. So we have a little bit more money in the envelope, or for cash stuffing envelopes this week, which I'm really excited about. It tends to be that the first paycheck of the month is generally our tightest paycheck because my husband's the only one that gets paid that week, depending on the way that it falls. But this week, however, my husband worked a little bit of overtime, and so did I, as a matter of fact. And so we have a little bit more money to play around with. And I have set up something a little bit different in my cash envelope stuffings. So I'm going to share that with you guys. But first, before we break down this money here, we're going to be stuffing, well, technically we'd be stuffing $820 this week. But I've already been to the grocery store, so this we got to subtract 150 from that, so that's going to leave us $670 that we're actually going to be stuffing, because I didn't want to make 2 trips into town. When I lived in town, it was a lot easier for me to go to the bank, come home, record this video, and then go to the grocery store. And I needed to go into the grocery store this week to pick up a few things because I needed to pick some things out. So I went to the bank, and then I went grocery shopping, and now I'm back home. So I am lacking this $150 because I've already spent it, but I will get into that here in just a few seconds. So what I done is I had been carrying around this guy as my wallet, but if it's too bulky, it's not really bulky. I mean, it is small. It's an A6 size. This is my wallet. So it's actually the same length as the little planner binder thing here, but I wanted something a little bit more cohesive, because a lot of times I will just pull my wallet out of my purse and take it into the store with me instead of carrying my purse around. So what I done is I decided that I was going to make some really skinny cash envelopes to slide inside my wallet. So that's kind of what I did here. If you guys are interested in these, I mean, these are really slim cash envelopes. You can see how well that fits inside this wallet here. I mean, it is really slim, okay? And they are pretty well the same size as the bill. You can see right there that money comes right up to the top of it. But I wanted to make them slim like that because I wanted them to nonchalantly go into my wallet. But if these are something that you would like to see, and then I just popped on some vinyl labels on them, and I think they turned out super cute. So if this is something you would like to see in my Etsy store, please let me know. I'm more than happy to put some of these up. I have tons and tons and tons of cardstock, and then I would make them available for you to buy them without the vinyl or buy them with the vinyl. You know, the vinyl takes a little bit of extra time. So let me know if this is something you would like to see in there. I know everybody's got cash envelopes on Etsy and in their stores, and these are pretty simple to make. But I thought these ones turned out so super cute, and I'm pretty pumped about them. So I'm going to be doing my cash stuffings a little bit different because I'm going to do envelopes that go in my wallet, as well as I'm still going to be stuffing this guy as well as the other two. I have all of these that I stuff. Savings, sinking funds, and then stuff that I might use throughout the week. But I've decided that with this past week, everything got hectic. I spent money everywhere. I can't even tell you what my cash envelopes look like currently. So I opened up a new savings account for my new emergency fund, house fund. So that money I put to the bank. I took that money out of my, anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. So what we're gonna do is groceries I had stuffed already, and I pulled out 150 this week for groceries because we needed some extras, and this is what is left over, which is about $8, I think. So we're not gonna be messing with this envelope because I've already stuffed it and then spent it. So I'm just gonna put this one back in my wallet for now, and then these cash envelopes we're gonna unstuff real quickly. I'm trying to figure out a way to make my videos shorter. I'm having a little bit of trouble with it though. You know what I mean? So anyway, we're just gonna unstuff some of these envelopes and see what we got going on in here. I cannot tell you where or how I spent my money this week. It's been a crazy week. So in miscellaneous, I have $13 left, and I'm gonna pull out the ones and set the 5s aside. Personal, I had in this binder, I have an envelope for personal, which I keep the majority of it, but I wanted to spend some money this week, so I went ahead and used some, and this is what I have left over. So I have 30, 40, and 50. 30, 40, 50, yeah. But you guys know I don't like spending my $5 bills, so I'm gonna take the $5 bills out of here, and I'm going to set them aside for my $5 challenge, and I'm going to leave this 30 into my personal envelope here, and we'll deal with that here in a little bit. Okay. Gas, we spent more gas this week. I'm so glad that I started budgeting $60 for gas because we spent more gas this week than normal. But we had several games that were pretty far away from our home here, so we did actually spend a lot more in gas than what we normally do. So the $5, again, I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 dollars left, and the $5, of course, you guys know, are going into my $5 challenge, so I'll set those aside. And then this money here will go into rollover, and I will decide what I'm doing with that here in a little bit. And then the spending envelope is going to be new. I don't usually carry a spending envelope, but I'm going to start so that I have a little extra cash on hand, because the only thing that I'm going to be carrying with me is my wallet envelopes instead of my binders. So I want to be able to be secure enough to where I don't have to swipe my card. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I will set those aside. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here that we're going to move over. See, here's my personal envelope. I just took out part of my money and left the other part in there. So yeah, this is all gonna be stuffed. So we're gonna set our $5 aside, and these 3 ones, I'm probably gonna roll these 3 ones over. So I'm just gonna set these 3 ones in here with that other money. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and count this cash. Should be $670. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's all correct and good. The money, of course, is not all going the same way. So let me go and fix that real quick. I went to the bank today, and you would think that they would have all their money going one way, but I guess they don't roll like that. I don't know. So we're gonna be dealing with 20s and 10s for the most part today, because the lady at the bank was giving me a hard time, and I don't appreciate it, but is what it is. So we're gonna set this money up just like so, and we're gonna just deal with the 10s and the 20s and call it goodsies, okay? So $670, a total actually of $820, but I've already spent my grocery money. Okay, so this week I had budgeted for $150 because we needed things like body wash, deodorant, paper towels, toilet paper, things like that. And when I need that stuff, I tend to up my budget just slightly. So I did have $150 go into that. I did go into the store. If you guys watch my grocery hauls, I go a little bit more into detail with that. So I already went into the store, and I have like $8 left in that, and I'm just gonna leave that right here in my grocery envelope, so we are not gonna be stuffing her. Goodness. Okay. Got that, pick that back up. So personal, then miscellaneous, gas, and spending. Okay, so in my personal envelope, I actually have, let's see, I actually have, I think 40 left in here. $40 left in here, which I'm gonna leave in there. And I'm actually going to take the 30 that I have in this envelope and put it in there as well. So then that's gonna leave me with $60, $70 in my envelope, and I'm gonna be adding $40 to that into the one that I'm going to be stuffing today. So whatever money I don't use, I'm gonna transfer into my binder at the end of the week. So that's how I'm gonna kind of play that. There's really no reason for me to be carrying around hundreds of dollars at a time, because a lot of times I don't spend my personal money. So there's that. Miscellaneous is going to get 20. Oh, this already had a couple dollars left in there. I must not have pulled it all the way out. So I'm gonna roll that over, and miscellaneous is gonna get 20. And then gas will get 60 as per usual. We have bye weeks this week, so we shouldn't be spending a ton of money in gas this week. My car is filled up because we had already filled the gas tank up before like Thursday or whatever. So we shouldn't be spending a ton of that. And then I'm gonna jump down here, and I'm gonna put the $60 in spending. And this is just gonna be for anything that comes up, because I don't want to end up swiping my card, and I'm only going to carry around these envelopes in my wallet. So I don't want to be swiping my card if I don't have to. And I'm just gonna put this back in my wallet, and it's gonna be ready to go. I don't want to be swiping my card because I have a buffer in my account. If I had to swipe my card, I could. I just don't want to. So that ensures that I don't use that buffer money that's in my account, and if something comes up and I need some cash, it's there. So what we're gonna do, let me move this out of the way. That's better, right? I don't know about you guys, but allergies are really kicking my hiney right now. So deposit doesn't get anything. Groceries in this envelope is not gonna get anything because I'm gonna be carrying it around. But I am still gonna keep these envelopes just in case I decide at some point I'm gonna roll them over and let them sit in these envelopes for the next week. Personal, we've already done. Miscellaneous, we already done. Gas, we already done. Sports, I need to, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna put a $20 bill in here. Jack has pictures to do. So I know that I'm gonna need like 15 bucks for his team pictures on Saturday. So I'm just gonna put that $20 in there, and I'm gonna pull out these ones. School doesn't need anything. Family fun in here will get 20. And what I plan on doing is when I know that we're going to order pizza, or if we're gonna go out for ice cream, this binder here is gonna stay at my house, but whenever I know that we're gonna be doing something, I'll just come and get the money out of here, so I'm not carrying it around with me. Buffer is also gonna get $20. And like I said, my cash envelopes got all messed up. Pets, surprisingly enough, I had to pull the money out of this envelope and buy dog food yesterday because they ran out. So Pets is gonna get 20 here. They should be good to go for the next 2 weeks with that dog food, but we'll see. It's a smaller bag and it's more expensive, so we will see how that goes. Liam will get $10. I'm gonna leave. He got $1 from somewhere. He found $1, got $1 from somewhere. So he said, can you please put this in my envelope? So we're gonna add another 10 to him for this week. And what I normally do is the money that they don't spend out of their allowance, I just put it on their green light card, and then I have a set amount that they save 30% of everything that they get. So even out of this $1, he'll only get 70 cents of it, and he'll have to save 30 of it. At the end of the month, we go through the Greenlight app and we take care of teaching them and showing them how their money accumulating in there, the money that they're saving, the money that they're allowed to spend. My kids do really good about saving their money. They haven't been spending it. So there's that. I know Jack is saving up for something, and Liam, he's just too little. So until he finds something that he wants, he'll just keep putting his money into his account. Jack got punished last week. He lost his allowance last week because he got in trouble at school. But I am a parent who punishes the child, and then they do whatever they have to do for that punishment, such as losing their allowance. In this case, Jack, he got into a fight at school, so he had to put up ranks of wood over the weekend. And now he's done being punished. I mean, that's just the way that I roll. I don't punish kids for a lengthy amount of time. We set the punishment, they do the time because they done the crime, and then we're done and over. Okay, so Jack is going to get the $10 put back in there. And Ethan, of course, you guys know, if you guys have been watching me, he's 18, he makes his own money, he spends his own money, but I always put money in here just in case he runs out of money or he needs a tank of gas or something like that. At the end of the month, and he gives me his paychecks. Well, he doesn't give me his paycheck, but he gives me his 30% from his paychecks, and I do put it into his Greenlight savings card, but he does carry his own card with him because he's 18. And at the end of the month, I tend to just take the money out of here and buy him a tank of gas or whatever. So there's that. So that is that for that one. We are moving on to our sinking funds. So our sinking funds, a couple things happened with our sinking funds this week. No, maybe not. Maybe it's not the sinking funds I'm thinking of. I don't know. Anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. It's the savings that happened. Clothing is going to get 10. So that's gonna put us at 40 here. And we really don't need anything right now. I keep saying that. Vacation is going to get 20 this week. 20, 40, 60. So that's gonna give us 80 for vacation. And this is just extra. We always budget our like hotel stay and our travel expenses for vacation. This is just our extra spending money, and we got a ways to go before it's vacation time again. Graduation will get 20 as well. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And this is going for our spending money for our trip to Rome. If we get to go, we've already budgeted out money for the like travel expenses and whatnot for that. Car tags and taxes will get 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. My husband does have to get tags on his car, which I think is only like 30 bucks here in the state of Missouri, 50 bucks, something like that, but he does need an inspection. Christmas will get 20. And again, people ask me about my Christmas, why I don't save a ton of money for Christmas, and it's because we have a Christmas club account where we have $30 out of every single paycheck of my husband's go into an account, and then at the week before Black Friday, they cut us a check for all of that money. So this is just supplemental to that, but that money ends up being usually about $1,500 to $2,000. So I don't necessarily budget a ton of money for Christmas because I've already got an account for it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. This is just supplemental. Gifts for other people, gifts for teachers. There's a couple extra things that I would like to get the boys for Christmas for their rooms this year, so that's that. How car maintenance is going to get 10 this week, 20, 30, and that's gonna be 40 right there. We had to buy brakes and such a couple weeks ago, so we're kind of building this one back up a little bit. Home projects we will come back to. Actually, we'll just do it now. We're gonna put 140 into home projects this week because I have a couple things I wanna do this weekend. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, and then I'm gonna take these two 10s, I think. Nope, I'm not gonna take those two 10s, I'm gonna need those. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. We have a friend coming out to do, we're doing a garage conversion, and we have a friend coming out to do the electrical work to save us some money. So we're going to treat him with that money there. Sports is not getting anything here this week. We will do medical for 10. So this is gonna have 50 now. Back to school is not getting anything. Gifts will get $10. I used this money last week and gifted the money to somebody who needed it. So sometimes I just do that. If somebody's needing something, I'll just take the money out of gifts and do that. Car insurance this week needs to get 24 because we got 2 paychecks this week. So in order to keep it straight, we are going to do 24. And then I think I'll just take from these ones right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going towards the next 6 months of car insurance. I'm trying to get it to where I have enough money to pay for the car insurance 6 months in advance. So that's why I am, right now I'm paying my car insurance monthly, but by the time the 6 months ends, I'll be able to pay for it all at one time for 6 months, and that's gonna be one less monthly bill that I have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's $12 for the next 6 months out of each paycheck. So that's where that's going there. Medical, my dogs went to the vet last week, and it ended up, I had saved $90 in there, and it ended up costing me $136 because I had to get their heartworm medication and stuff. So I spent every bit of that, and then that's why the buffer money was gone and most of the miscellaneous money was gone, because I had to pull out of there because I didn't want to pull it out of my checking account. I like to keep that $300 buffer in my checking account so I don't have to calculate that into my bills for the next month. And it keeps my weekly amount that I have to set back for bills for the next month lower, as long as that $300 is in there. So that is that. House Oh, I have this new envelope called House Cash, and I'm gonna start dealing with this probably at the beginning of November. But right now, I'm not doing that, as well as subscriptions. I might do that starting at the beginning of the year. And this is for my Etsy store. I'm not doing anything with any of that right now. So that is all for my sinking funds. And now we are gonna go into our savings account. So what I done is I took the money out of our savings account and put that into our savings account, into our checking account. So that's why you guys see this guy emptied, but just know I have it notated over here that there was $150 in this envelope that went into my savings account at the bank. So house savings is going to get 20 this week. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60 for house savings. Now this is going to be like our new emergency fund. So that is the reason why that is there. And again, $20 is going into this account, but I did transfer this over to the bank at the beginning of the week. I don't like having too much money. The savings money, I like for it to go into the bank once it reaches a certain point. And then our $5 challenge is going to get all of these $5 bills, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So I'm just gonna notate that there, that I added in $45. Now let's see how much I have all together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So $155 in the $5 challenge. And I have no doubt that this is gonna go towards something to do with the house. In years previous, we've used this like as extra spending money on vacation, but that I'm sure will go towards the house for sure. Okay. So this other $40 here is my husband's personal spending money, so I will set that aside and I will do something with this extra money here. Right now our goal is to because we have a lot of work that needs to be done to this new house that we bought. And so all of our extra money is kind of going towards the house right now. So that's where I'm gonna put this money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what I wanna do is come back over here into sports. I wanna take this $10 bill out. Because I'm gonna need the ones anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I believe that the little picture package that we're gonna get is like $15, so I'll need the ones. So I'll just switch the money out here, and then I will add this extra $21 into house projects. So that will give me 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 61. Which there's all kinds of things, little tiny things around here that needs to be done. New light switch plates, shiplap walls, all of the things. So that is going to do it for our cash stuffing video this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are new here, please stick around, subscribe to the channel. We love to have you. If you have any questions, leave them in the description box below. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.